Mount Laurel doesn't have a legacy yet. It'll probably go on forever. But what it does have is results. So we have seen what happens when government actually proactively chooses or is forced to do something good for low and moderate income people. And the answer to that is that it succeeds. And so government is capable of doing these things. And we've learned that as a result of the Mount Laurel experience. Look, if there's anything that the United States of America can do well, it's build a house. We are more skilled at doing that, more effective than any other country in the world. There is no reason why anybody in this country should be living in uninhabitable conditions. It's ridiculous. So I think we've established that this can be done, that it's economic, it's healthy. When it's done well, it benefits everybody. If there's a legacy to the decision, it's very hard now to demonstrate why you shouldn't be doing this, because we've established that you can do it and that it works. So the decision not to do it is racist, and it's clearly discriminatory against poor people. And there's no two ways about it. And as difficult a time as our current Supreme Court had, because it's a very different complexion of the court, you still have decision after decision coming down supporting this doctrine. The last one unanimous, which most of the Mount Laurel decisions have been historically. There are very practical impacts of the decision, and there are very intellectual impacts of the decision. The practical is that maybe 100,000 units of housing exist right now in suburban areas in the state that wouldn't have been there before. And a hell of a lot more housing for lower middle income people, because a lot of major complexes were built that probably never would have been built, 80% of which, or 85% of which benefit a different category of people than would usually be housed in suburban areas. And as I said, and the intellectual implications are that this is just a matter of choice. You want to do it, it'll get done. You want to discriminate, you can discriminate. That's easy enough. But it should be it is unconstitutional right now, and there's no practical negative impact. I'll give you an example of that. The opposition right now is very strong. It's statewide. It hires really good lawyers. There are Mount Laurel projects all over the state of New Jersey now, inclusionary developments. They can talk about the environment, they can talk about neighborhood impacts, they can talk, but they can't point to a single project which has had the effect of harming the environment or of creating a neighborhood problem. They can't, and they haven't. If they could, they would have. So I think we've proven our point. That doesn't mean you get your result. But I think the point is beyond discussion now.